All right, let's get one thing straight. You do not want to ever be a male hyena. Seriously, you'd be better off as a rock. Why? Because in the world of spotted hyenas, males are the ultimate punching bags of nature. Picture this. You're born into a society where every single female, from your own mother to the smallest cub, outranks you. You're not just at the bottom of the social ladder, you're buried underneath it. Other animals at least give their males something, a chance to rule, a shot at dominance, a little respect. But hyenas? Nope. If you're a male, your life is a never-ending cycle of rejection, starvation, and suffering. And the worst part? This is just the beginning. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with one of two thoughts. One, wow, my life is actually amazing compared to this. Or two, I need to personally apologize to every male hyena for how unfair their existence is. Let's dive in. Your first moments in this world aren't exactly what you'd call warm and welcoming. There's no gentle nuzzle from your mother, no doting attention. Instead, you're shoved aside by your bigger, stronger sisters, who are already asserting their dominance before their eyes are even fully open. The milk bar is open, but there's a catch. It's first come, first serve, and guess what? You're not first. Hyena mothers invest in winners, not losers. And unfortunately for you, nature has already decided which one you are. Your sisters will grow up to be the queens of the clan, powerful and respected. You're a future outcast, a disposable background character in their much grander story. Even now, they practice their brutal social skills, biting, shoving, and dominating each other to establish rank. You try to join in, but the second you get too pushy, one of them sinks her tiny but razor-sharp teeth into your ear. Lesson learned, know your place. As the weeks pass, things don't get better. When the adults bring back a fresh kill, the dominant females and their cubs eat first, while you watch from the sidelines, your stomach twisting with hunger. Try to sneak a bite before your turn? Bad idea. Your own mother will discipline you for that. You're not her priority. You never were. And deep down, even though you don't understand it yet, you're starting to realize something. This is only the beginning of your suffering. There's no arguing, no negotiating, and definitely no challenging the system. You are biologically, socially, and permanently outranked. Even the lowest-ranking female in the clan, the one everyone bullies and ignores, still stands above you. If she feels like stealing your food, she will. If she feels like biting you just because, you better brace yourself. And if a high-ranking female so much as looks in your direction, you better make yourself scarce before she decides to use you as a stress toy. This isn't like lions, where males at least get a shot at ruling a pride. No, hyena society is a strict, unbreakable matriarchy. And females don't just dominate, they enjoy it. They're bigger, stronger, and even their biology is built for control. High levels of testosterone make them more muscular, more aggressive, and completely unwilling to tolerate any nonsense from males. And it's not like you'll ever grow into your strength. Your body simply isn't designed for power. You are smaller, weaker, and constantly forced to submit no matter how old or experienced you get. A newborn female outranks you instantly, and she will make sure you know it. So every day is a delicate balancing act. You eat last, you step aside for literally everyone, and you exist purely at the mercy of the queens who run the show. Even if you do everything right, you're always one misplaced glance away from being reminded painfully that you don't matter. And let's not forget the hilarious cosmic joke of evolution here. While most male mammals at least get to enjoy some impressive physical attributes, lions with their majestic manes, peacocks with their fabulous tails, what do male hyenas get? Absolutely nothing distinguishing. You're basically the store-brand version of a hyena. You don't even get the decency of looking obviously different from the females, so tourists can't even tell you're being oppressed. Oh, look, hyenas, they'll say, snapping photos, completely oblivious that they're witnessing your daily humiliation. God forbid you get any recognition for your suffering. That would be too merciful. Even your laughter, yes, that iconic hyena laugh, isn't expressing joy. It's literally a sound of nervous submission or frustration. So when you're laughing, you're actually broadcasting to the entire savannah, I'm stressed and powerless. Fantastic. Nothing says apex predator like announcing your existential dread to every lion and leopard within earshot. Talk about adding insult to injury. Romance? That's not in the cards for you. Unlike in other animal species where males get to strut their stuff and fight for the right to breed, here, you're at the complete mercy of the females. There's no flashy display, no show of strength, no proving yourself in battle. You have to grovel for the privilege of passing on your genes. If you're interested in a female, you can't just walk up to her like some confident lion. No, you have to approach, humbly, with your head low, your ears back, and your tail tucked like a scolded puppy, a desperate display of submission. And even then, she might just bite you for daring to try. The highest-ranking males, the ones who have been in the clan the longest, might have a shot if they spend enough time sucking up to a female, but there are no guarantees. A male can spend months grooming, bowing, and waiting patiently, only for her to turn around and pick some fresh new guy who just joined the clan yesterday. And here's a fun fact they don't teach in biology class. Being a male hyena is so pathetic that females have evolved to literally look like they have male genitalia just to further assert dominance. That's right, the females have pseudo-penises that are actually larger than male equipment. It's as if nature itself is pointing and laughing at you. Even in this department, the ultimate evolutionary burn. So not only are you socially irrelevant, but you can't even claim anatomical uniqueness. Congratulations, you've been outmailed by the females. And let's say you finally beat the odds. You've won her approval. Great. Now comes the anatomical nightmare. Female hyenas have a uniquely complex reproductive system that makes the entire process extremely difficult for males. It's awkward, painful, and even the most experienced males struggle to get it right. So after all the waiting, all the groveling, all the suffering, you might still fail. And even if you don't, congratulations, your offspring won't inherit anything from you. You're just a genetic footnote in a clan that will never respect you. Oh, and while we're at it, let's talk about your illustrious career as a hyena. While females get to be hunters, leaders, decision makers, and protectors, what's your job description? Professional doormat, expert food watcher, champion waste of space. You don't even get the dignity of being useful in any meaningful way. Nature could have given you something, maybe superior night vision or a special hunting skill, but instead decided, nah, let's make this guy completely redundant. Even male lions, who are famously lazy, at least get to be intimidating and occasionally defend the pride. You're just there, taking up oxygen that could be better used by literally any other organism on the savanna. Your entire existence is basically a participation trophy in the game of life. One day, without ceremony or sentiment, you're simply not welcome anymore. Your birth clan, the only miserable home you've ever known, kicks you out. Now, you're a nomad. There's no territory, no allies, no guaranteed meals, just miles of open savanna, where every day is a struggle to not starve, not get killed, and, if you're really lucky, not get humiliated. Even if you do manage to integrate into a new clan, you're right back at the bottom. Every single female outranks you, even the cubs who were born yesterday. You keep your head low, avoid eye contact, and wait for whatever scraps of food and social relevance you're allowed. But the truth is, you're not really part of the group. You're a tolerated presence, a background character in a society that never wanted you in the first place. Hunger isn't just a problem, it's a way of life. Every time the clan takes down a kill, you already know how this plays out. The high-ranking females feast first, tearing into the best cuts, while their cubs shove their faces into the fresh carcass. Then, one by one, everyone else gets a turn. You are dead last. And when it all finally ends, when your body is too weak to keep up, when your once powerful instincts are dulled by exhaustion, there's no redemption, no peaceful retirement, no legacy. You fade away, alone, forgotten and completely erased from history. The most hilarious cruelty of all, despite this grim existence, evolution has programmed male hyenas with the same survival instincts as any other creature. You still wake up each day with that primal drive to keep going, to survive one more day in this rigged game. Your brain is hardwired to fight against all logic and reason, forcing you to endure this cosmic joke day after miserable day. It's as if nature itself is saying, I know your life is an absolute horror show, but you're still going to try your hardest anyway. You can't even choose to opt out. You're doomed to play a game you can never win, with rules designed specifically to make you fail, operated by players who actively want you to suffer. Talk about a design flaw. Some animals get to be kings, others get to be warriors, but a male hyena? He gets to be nothing.